Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for tuning in. I cannot believe that it's already halfway through 2025. It is mind-blowing how many amazing things have already happened, the lessons that I've already been learning, and I want to share those with you in this video, as well as some really exciting updates and what to expect the second half of the year, and also in 2026. So be sure to grab that pen and paper. We're going to be talking retreats, travel, collaborations, trainings, and all of that amazing good stuff. So I can't wait to share those things with you in this video, so keep on watching. Let's start out the video by just reflecting on already what's happened this year, and I just wanted to share some things with you that I felt like have been working for us. You guys saw back in February, March, I did a rebrand. I am so incredibly happy with how that has been going for us. The reaction our clients have been giving us to the new website, the new look. If you haven't taken a moment to go and look at our new stuff, you see the upgrade, and I think clients were really excited to see that. New clients started honestly pouring in. I'm not even gonna lie. We've been booked and busy the last few months, and I really truly feel like it was because we gave ourselves an updated, refreshed look. So I am super happy about that. I've been working with Bree from Moxie Gal Marketing, and she has been an amazing assistance to me. We have been working side by side with email marketing. We've been doing a little bit of text marketing. We haven't perfected that one just yet, but the emails have been flowing at least once or twice every month about what specials we're offering. We are actually just launching our memberships this month, so more to come on that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button because you guys know I always keep you updated with all these things in my own journey and the things that I'm learning. More to come with memberships, but we have been marketing and mentioning that there's going to be a price increase because of the rebrand, because of just costs going up and us offering more value as a business. We haven't done a price increase in a while, so I'm happy with how we're rolling things out. I think all of this has been well received, and for new clients coming in, I think it's just giving them such a great impression of us right off the bat. We've also implemented some new devices. You guys have seen that I implemented the Zemitz Veriface. I ended up teaching a class on that this a couple weekends ago at the Las Vegas trade show. It was amazing. It was a great way for me to learn more about this device, so I definitely plan on sharing more with you of my experience using it. We are going to be having clients getting their scans done in this next month or two, so I will be recording and documenting that process of how we're rolling out this device to our clients and just overall feedback about the device, if it's added more value to our practice, and how I think a lot of you are wondering, is it worth it or not? So we're going to be chatting about that for sure later on this year. And then we also got the Oxydome device, so I've been using that a little bit in our practice, as well as of course using the hydrodermabrasion system. So people have been really loving just seeing all these new devices and updates coming into the practice as well. I had a client come in yesterday that I hadn't seen in a couple months, and I used some of the stuff on her, my nano pen, the hydroderm cryo cooling device. We did the Oxydome on her, and she was just kind of blown away, like, wow, you're really growing. And I think that that's why people keep coming back to our practices, because we are elevating, we're growing, we're adding new devices, and we're on top of the marketing. So all of those things, least to say, have been just amazing to see contribute to our success even more. And I do highly recommend that you also just stay on top of all of that yourselves. And I know it can get overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed just with all the shows we've been attending. You guys saw we went to Dallas, we went to Las Vegas. We have some amazing other things coming up, which I'll share with you in a minute here. But being able to create content around those events as well, like when you show your audience and your clients that you are invested in your continuing education, you're invested in this as a career, you are putting yourself out there, you're networking, you're traveling to to go and talk to these different brands. Like, it is very appealing. Like, every time a client's been coming after we are posting about these trade shows, they're like, oh wow, I saw that you went here, and I'm telling them what we learned and the products we got, and so it just creates a buzz in your business. So I definitely highly recommend that you go to a trade show, you plan to go to a trade show next year, and just continue to water yourself and your business. If you're just getting started, I definitely want to encourage you to remember that I didn't start doing all of this stuff until I'm about to hit my 5th year in business. So I did what I could with what I had when I first started, and slowly but surely we've been doing more and adding more and more value to our business. So don't feel like you need to do it all right now this second, but as long as you're continuously growing and pushing yourself and expanding, I think that that's what is so key in this industry, is to just show that you are a plant who is willing to grow, feeding themselves, watering themselves, surrounding themselves with the right people. I've talked about that a lot on my channel as well. I have been very picky with where I'm spending my time, who I'm spending my time with, and it's been paying off, y'all. I've been working so silently behind the scenes myself and all these other things that's why all these things are happening. Maybe some of you watching, you're like, wow, like all these things are just happening. Like, no, girl, these are things that I have been working on for years now. Hit the subscribe button, stay along for the journey, because you just watching and seeing me accomplish these things, I promise you that is a reflection of what could happen for you. Stay on the course, stay positive, and just continue to grow. And also, you guys didn't see this in my Las Vegas vlog, but I was going through it when I came to teaching that class. My body started doing weird things. My eyes started giving me problems. I was getting headaches. I was going through it. And I realized that a lot of the time when you're about to do something that you're really uncomfortable doing, your body and your mind will start trying to talk you out of it. Maybe if you're not happy with where you're at right now, then maybe hopefully the next half of this year you can really start to see some changes for the remainder of the year. It's never too late, you guys. And that's why I make these videos, because I don't know who's watching this today and right now, but I know this video is going to reach the right person, and hopefully this is a message that you needed to hear at this point in time, and that you can make some changes. It's a whole process, a whole journey. It's not going to happen overnight, so don't beat yourself up, okay? If you're not happy with where you're at this year so far, don't worry, don't compare yourself, just keep going, take it a day at a time. Now let's get into what we can expect for the remainder of the year and also 2026. So I've been sprinkling this info to you throughout the last few videos, but number one is the September training coming up. We are coming upon that very quickly. We have started to receive some applications for this, and we're starting to get contracts signed and deposits paid. So if you are truly interested in attending this training, we have very limited spots left. And if you go to my website, www.kristenmarieco.com/4estis, you can submit your information, and what will happen is you will receive a PDF that will go through all the details of this training. The price, the details, the location, everything you're going to want to know logistically about this training. And then it's going to give you a button to apply. So then you're going to go, it's going to take you to a form. You're going to fill out that form, and then you're going to wait for me to reply to you, and then we'll move forward from there. So there's no commitments to just getting the information. If you're curious at all, I want you to just get the info and consider it. Come out to San Francisco, meet us in person, learn from us. And what this training really is going to focus on is going to be not only just the fundamentals, but a lot of hands-on practice, a lot of learning about customizing services, and then Kristen is doing her Brazilian wax training. So I'm really excited for that. And so if you're interested at all, that is going to be September 23rd, 24th, 25th of this year. Okay. Number two, we actually just got invited to go to New York City. So if you are in the East Coast, my East Coast besties, I cannot wait to meet you. We are going to an event with Zemetz Aesthetics. They are hosting a aesthetic forum with Circadia and Bioskin for this event, because they're actually opening a new showroom in New York City. So it's kind of a grand opening of that, as well as an educational forum. They're going to have a ton of different classes that you can take. It's a 2-day forum. It's July 26th and 27th of this year, and I am going to be speaking on day one of this forum. Check out the links below. All of this is linked below for you to explore and read more about. I would love to see you there. I do plan on hopefully having maybe a mix and mingle tucked into that agenda, but haven't decided just yet because I'm waiting to hear from Zemetz a little bit more about details. Honestly, the mix and mingle in Vegas was so much fun. I got to meet about 20 of you guys, and it was just really cool and intimate, and I would love to be able to do that in New York City too. I would highly suggest you follow me on Instagram because that's typically where I kind of make these announcements more regularly. The next thing I want to talk to you about is a collaboration that is on its way with Lemieux. So you guys saw that I went to Dallas with Lemieux and we had a great time. Julia, their marketing director, talked with me about me coming to Los Angeles sometime this year. So I'm thinking it might be toward the end of the year, but again, more details to come. So for my LA besties, I definitely want to meet you guys, and we'll be sharing more info as that comes to fruition more and more details are made. I won't sadly be going to the Long Beach trade show in August. I just have way too much going on. I have a friend getting married. We're going on a bachelorette party. I may possibly be moving, not out of the Bay Area, but somewhere in the Bay Area. So that's going to take a lot of time and energy. And then it's my son's birthday. It's, beginning of the school year. So there's just a lot going on in August. So hopefully I'm really aiming to go to the New York and the Long Beach trade show next year. So the New York show usually is in March and Long Beach tends to be in August. So hopefully next August won't be as hectic for me to be able to make it to the Long Beach show, because I know a handful of you have wanted me to come to that. Then also I know Florida has been thrown out there before. So I think Florida usually is September, October. I don't know, correct me in the comments, but I would love to be able to try to make that a priority as well next year. So keep those all on your radar. The last thing that I think I want to get into is the retreats. Okay, so you guys may have heard me mention that I was doing a Rise and Recenter retreat in Costa Rica. I launched that a few weeks back. Y'all, it got booked out in less than 48 hours. I was mind blown how fast this trip was booked up. It also got a ton of views. The posts that I did on Instagram got almost 40,000 views, ton of shares, ton of saves, and there's hundreds of people now on my email list to stay in touch with these retreats. So because Costa Rica, I was only able to host an additional 18 people on top of me and Kristen, it being 20 total. My manager host, she said, hey, you know what, I really think you should launch a second retreat if possible. Officially, I am going to be doing a second retreat. I'm not going to tell you where just yet because it is launching officially on July 7th. So this coming Monday, mark your calendar, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be posting it a little bit more about it on there. The location is going to be fire. I'm so excited. We are going to be elevating. Okay, that's kind of the key word in the title that I put for this retreat. It's going to be similar, more so relaxing. It will be touching on some education around branding, marketing, social media, mindset. And so all of this, you guys, are tax write-offs, by the way, these retreats. And you get to travel, you get to meet other estheticians. So mark your calendar for the launch and get yourself on that email list as well, because you'll be first to be notified about this trip as well as any future trips. And say these trips get booked up by the time you see this, and put yourself on the wait list, because who knows, someone could cancel or reschedule and you might get into the roster. Stay tuned for that. I definitely see us going places with these retreats, and I can't wait to see who I'm going to meet and through the trainings and more trade shows. I'm just so thankful for all of you who have supported me up to this point, and I promise you that I will continue to share this journey. I really pray that the rest of 2025 is fruitful for you, that you can thrive, that you'll continue to grow. I just pray that for you right now, and let's stay in touch. Staying in touch with other estheticians who are moving and shaking in this industry is key. So turn on the notification bell for my channel so that you are tuning in every Thursday for these videos, because I'm just going to keep sharing with you as things happen, as I'm learning things, in hopes that that will help you also to maybe avoid mistakes that I made, or make the right moves so that you can make more money and be successful and thrive in this industry. I love you so much. If I forgot anything, I will make sure to comment down below for y'all, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. I'm sending you all of my love, prayers, and support, and I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye.